Donovan Mitchell and Derrick Favors traveled to Denver with the Utah Jazz on Friday night ahead of their Sunday afternoon matchup with the Nuggets, but there's a chance the Jazz could be playing without both of them for a third straight game. Mitchell entered the league's concussion protocol after a physical game against the New York Knicks on Tuesday, and Favors has been dealing with lower back soreness for a while. Favors was upgraded to questionable before being ruled out for the Jazz's game against the Dallas Mavericks on Friday. Despite the Jazz missing their leading scorer in Mitchell, and the bench's defensive anchor in Favors, the team has continued its winning ways, closing out their 6-game homestand by sweeping consecutive games against the Mavericks, earning their 11th straight victory, and maintaining their position atop the NBA standings with a 15-4 record. It does bode well for us when we know that guys like Don can miss a few games and we can still win, and especially with Fav out, Mike Conley said after the Jazz beat the Mavericks, 120-101, Friday. It's tough to lose those guys, not have them, but for us to come out and play against a good team, and not only just a good team but 2 times in a row, and come out with wins, just says a lot about our team and our resiliency. On Wednesday, in the first of 2 consecutive wins over Dallas, the Jazz saw season-high performances from Rudy Gobert, Joe Ingles and Jordan Clarkson, all with more responsibility on their shoulders in the absence of Mitchell and Favors. Against the Mavericks on Friday, it was Bojan Bogdanovic who poured in a season-high 32 points. Bogdanovic's performance was not only welcome to the Jazz because they were missing 2 of their main rotational players, but also because he's struggled to regain his rhythm this season, coming back from surgery to repair ligaments in his right wrist. Averaging 12.9 points per game while shooting 36.5% from three-point range is a perfectly fine stat line, which is what Bogdanovic's 2020-21 season was heading into Friday's game. But Bogdanovic hasn't averaged less than 13 points per game or shot at that low of a percentage since the 2015-16 season, and last year with the Jazz was the best season of his career. Bogdanovic hasn't been secretive about his struggles, and his situation is unique in that he was away from the game for 9 months and wasn't able to rehab in the way that other players would have, while gradually moving up to 5-on-5 play. The league's COVID-19 protocols and restrictions forced the majority of his rehab to be done with individual work only. So, he's been playing himself back into form. I had a discussion this morning with the coaches and they all want me to shoot more, to be aggressive, Bogdanovic said. But sometimes it's hard when you're struggling, when you don't see the ball getting through the net.